Welcome to our channel. This is Sierra with Exprezz, and I just wanted to show you how I created this look. And so of course we are going to prep our nails. This is the base coat that I use, and we will be using Double Rhythm Cat Eye. And so you can get this cat eye on Amazon. All of these colors that I have here, I've purchased them on Amazon. Okay, and also we have our nude there that comes in a set as well. All right, and those are our nails that have already been base coated and cured. And so here we have our Canni reinforced gel. And so I do not use acrylic, but I do use this. It is thick, gives me the durability that I like, and it self levels, so you don't have to worry about any lumps or bumps, and it's very thick. Okay, so you can build it however thick you want. Okay, and I do cure that twice underneath the light, and then I apply my base coat back over top of it. Okay, and we cure that. Now, let's talk about our Frenchies that we're about to create. So, of course, this is the nude color that I explained earlier. And so, with this, you will need to do 2 coats, depending on how pink you want to go with it. So, with this, I did do 2 coats. And I cured that as well. And so, there we have our Double Rhythm blue. I just love that blue. That blue is gorgeous. Okay, so I do 2 coats of this as well. And so I just do a nice thin layer, nothing too thick or anything like that. And so you just want to make sure that you lay it down nice and easy. Okay, and then also here I remove the magnetic because I find that with my second coat, doing the magnet, my cat eye shows a lot better. Okay, now while that's curing, I am going to move to my next nail, and my next nail is going to be a gold color. Okay, and so this is a very light color, so I did have to do 3 coats of this, but it gave me the desired gold color that I liked. So while I am doing this, I did prep the Frenchy nails already. So that is the 2 coats, and that's the color of the pink that you'll get with the 2 coats of nude. And so here I just make sure that I do what I need to do. Now I'm going back over here with the second coat. Okay, and now let's see the magic work. Okay, I love doing cat eye. It took me a while to get it, but I do love it. But I just, it's just so, I love seeing the cat eye work. I'm using that magnet. It's beautiful. And so again, you see that I have to go back over the gold just to get it to that color. That color of that gold that I grew to like. Now, let's talk about these Frenchies. Okay, everybody has a hard time working Frenchies. This is a technique that I found works best for me. Other people have other techniques, but this is the technique that I use that I find is easier for me. So I just use my liner brush to fill in the arch part at the bottom until I get it to the desired arch that I like, and even running down on the sides of the nail. Okay, and then, you know, you always want to take your time. Don't rush. Not a competition. And clean it up. You know, clean it up to get it that neat arch that you're looking for your French. I use acetone and a flat nail brush to give me the look. And I just go over it until I get it to my desired look. Okay, now here comes the magic. I love cat eye. It took me a while to perfect it like I wanted to, but I got it. And here we are. And with this, as you see, I'm pushing the cat eye towards the tip of the nail a little bit because I find that it gives, you can see it a lot better. It gives it a fine definition to where you can see it really stand out. Okay. And the magnets come with the Double Rhythm as well. You don't have to purchase a magnet, unless you want to, of course. Now this is the fuchsia cat eye that I'm using. Oh, no bloopers are taken out of this as well. I keep it real. If you get a little fuzzies on there, take your tweezers, get it off, or, you know, use the acetone and wipe it all off and start over again. Because don't nobody want no fuzzies in their nails. But just wipe it off, start over, or take your tweezers and get it out. But I'm using the same process. This is my process that I like. You're free to use whatever is comfortable for you, but this is what I like to do. And also another tip that I use as well is sometimes I matte before I do my Frenchies. That helps as well. So with that fuchsia color, I didn't really enjoy the cat eye for that. So I wanted it to stand out more. So I took the silver cat eye and went over top of it so that it could give me the definition that I'm looking for that cat eye. Because you can't have one cat eye not cat eyeing, right? So I just went over top of it to give it that definition. Okay, and again, use the same brush to clean up my look because we want it to be perfect. Okay, and just clean it up. Take your time with it till you get the look. Now see, with doing it this way, I find that it looks a lot better. So that's why I went over it with the silver. Okay, so the magnet is working its magic like always. We're going to cure. While that's curing, let's work on our designs here. And so this is a cheetah print design that I decided to go with. And so again, this is the black that I'm using. It looks silver, but it is black, right? And you'll be able to see it once I remove. There we go. Once I remove it, you can see it. It's black. So I removed it from that nail. Now I go in with my matte so that my designs will go a lot smoother with my nails. Designing over top of the matte seems to work smooth. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my tiger print that I fell in love with. I do use a longer nail art brush to get the lines smooth like that. And I just take my time. And the method that I use is I call it the 1-2. So it's 1-2, 1-2. So it's 1 stripe, 2 stripe, 1 stripe, 2 stripe to get the tiger, and even for my zebra prints as well, to give it that look, you know, that zebra or tiger look. Okay. So you just take your time, and each time that I go back to the nail, I make sure that I have enough product on my nail so that it doesn't leave an unwanted streak. Okay, so you just take your time. Sometimes you gotta stop and look at your nail, make sure it's going in the direction that you want it to, and that's okay. And here we are. Here's the beautiful tiger look. Now I do remove the cat eye, but that's only to bring the cat eye back in certain spots so that it shines like I want it to, so that it gives it the definition that I want, as you see here. Not all of it is a cat eye look, you know, not all of it's like that. Okay, now this leopard print look, I love it. This is my first time actually doing this, and I love it so much. I fell in love with it. So I just took the technique of doing like little mini half C's until it looked like that. Okay, I removed the cat eye and brought it back, and then I kind of did it where it was in the middle so that, you know, it shines better. Now the cow print, my secret. I love cow prints. I don't know why, but I just love a cow print. So this is what I have here that I'm working on. This is the cow print. So they're circles but they're not perfect circles. They look like patches, like a cow. And so I just lay those down on the nail until I feel like they're right, like I want. So again, I remove the cat eye, okay, cure it. Then I come back to it and do the patch over top of it. Now the patch over top of it, as you see there, it's more silver so that you can see the definition of the two. Because you know, on a cow, you have the white patches and the brown patches, or the white patches and the black patches. And so that's the look that I was going for here. Okay, and then you just keep going until you get the desired look. Now, here's the cat eye design. Now I'm going to work on my snake. Now my design for my snake did take a while, so I did cut it down. But if if anybody wants to see that look, I will post it for you all. It just took so long that I didn't want to film all of it and then put it in this video. But I did a simple 2 lines down the nail and then went across like a graph, basically, until I filled the whole nail up. Okay? And I just move slow. That's all you can do. Just move slow and take your time. So now I go in with a little bit of black polish. I didn't use any cat eye. I used black polish. And I turned the squares into ovals or circles, however you see it as. And then just took my time until I got it to look like the snakeskin. So now I take my gold chrome powder and went over top of it really well. Okay, and so using that matte also helps with this as well, especially if you change your mind about a design and you end up using the chrome powder. But here it is. This is using the chrome, and then flip it over and wipe it off and you'll get your look. Okay, now here's the top coat. The top coat is the same as the base coat. It comes in a set together, or you can order it individually, but I like getting the set. It's cheaper. Now, with the top coat there, you can see where in the beginning we did the cat eye magnet, and it's still there even though we've used the matte. Okay, and so you just put your little top coat on each nail and make sure you cure them. I cure them twice just to be on the safe side. But yeah, this was so fun. I am going to do more videos, but this is the look, and here we are. We're all done. Well, thank you so much for tuning into our channel. Bye.